Okay, so before we get into the data on Enrique from Evolution Heating and Cooling, I want to introduce you to him, introduce you to his company, what we're able to do at a high level. So, Enrique Calderon, who is the founder and operator of Evolution Heating and Cooling over in Turlock, built his company from the ground up. He wanted to turn his already successful company into a scalable machine. So, he worked with ScaleSuite, and needless to say, it paid off. So, at a glance, if you don't know much about the HVAC industry, or maybe you're in it and you'll probably agree with some of these points, you guys are supplying a life necessity service. If you live in a hot area, you need air conditioning. If you live in a very cold, frigid area, you need heating. Very, very life necessity. You need it. High urgency buyers. Nobody likes having their air conditioning down, whether they are commercial, because there's laws regarding temperature in commercial buildings, and also residential, same thing, property owners. There's laws that literally mandate you get this stuff fixed. One buyer can bring you guys thousands of dollars, and sure, there's lower margins, but that's where volume comes in. And depending on the service, your margins can be great. City of Turlock, population of 80,000 people, not big enough. Not big enough to scale a multi-seven-figure company. So we needed to do something. We were able, in Turlock and the surrounding areas, we were able to market both heating and cooling. That's the cool thing about Enrique's area, is you need both. You need air conditioning and you need heating. It does get cold, believe it or not, in this area of California. What were we able to accomplish? First page in 17 different areas. That is 17 service locations. I'm going to show you guys that data. And we grew his serviceable population by 5x. So here is that 80K figure. We grew this by 5 times his serviceable population. And on top of that, we increased his Google business range. Okay, let's get into the problem. So Enrique already earned a slice in Turlock, California. He was doing pretty good. His HVAC company was already in the 7-figure revenue range, operating massively off of expensive radio ads and referrals. And after understanding that his prior marketing agency, who he already worked with for years, did not improve his footprint online searches, he knew it was time to switch to ScaleSuite. So what did we do differently? Being that Enrique's current website wasn't even gaining traction in the first place, yielding much of his traffic to competitors, we decided to build it from the ground up. We pumped the new HVAC website with content optimized to bring the most air conditioning and furnace install customers possible. These are his 2 highest margin services. This is how he profits. Air conditioning, furnace installs. That's what we targeted the most. So primarily optimizing for those higher paying HVAC services allows Enrique to squeeze out the most profit from his limited staffing. And this is a massive problem that nobody talks about, is in trades, whether you're an HVAC or an electrician, you own a plumbing company, labor could be really hard to come by. So squeezing out those really profitable jobs is very important. You don't just want to answer every call. You want to answer the ones that are going to pay the bills. Very, very important. So benefits after working with us. First page on Google for 500 plus HVAC searches. This might even be a record. 500 HVAC services for high paying keywords. And I'm going to show you guys that data. Hold me to that. Complete service area coverage. Okay, guys. So he serves 17 areas. We completely covered those areas. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. He is visible to a combined population of 400,000 people. So we look up here, 80,000. That's pretty good. How about 400,000? Much, much better. Way more opportunity to serve people. We displayed his ethos to build trust. I mean, he's been in HVAC for 20 years. His other website didn't say anything like that. He's an HVAC veteran. So we needed to display that, build some ethos, build some authority. It'll help him close more deals. People are just going to trust his opinion. Future-proofing traffic source, of course, optimized for being in Google for years to come. Super important. And this is something a lot of people don't talk about. Pre-sale education. When you close a deal, there needs to be education involved. So educating customers in mass allows Enrique and his technician to actually sell maintenance plans, which is super important. Skeptical customers can be directed to authoritative information on the site, which then helps close them on a maintenance plan. This way you have, even during the slow seasons, you have some maintenance money coming in just to pay the bills, keep up with payroll. Super important. And here is my favorite on this list, because Google Business Profile traffic is completely free, underutilized directory service. If we were to look up, let's just do it right now. Evolution, Heating and Cooling, Turlock. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Still came up. That's good. So this profile, this is your Google business profile when you come up on Maps. So we were able to boost the range of his services by using a cool products carousel, okay? And this may not seem like a big deal at first. Who cares? It's just your Google business profile. But in this products area, we can list all of the services you offer as a product. So you do furnace maintenance. You may think, okay, that's a service. I'll list it in the service area. The problem with listing your services is you don't really get a nice dedicated area to list that. I mean, it'll come up as a little bit of a text list depending on the view somebody's in, but the products look so much nicer. And you're able to click on a service. This information is indexed by Google, and you click visit site, you're taken to that exact page on the website. Very, very underutilized, underrated strategy right there. And that helped boost his reach on the Google business profile listings. So this is a little bit about Enrique, okay? And I don't want to keep you guys waiting. The data is the most important part. So let's get into it. And here's a little bit of a map so you can understand these different areas, these different service areas that he's ranking in. Okay, so we have numbers 1 through 18, and you can see here what the map looks like. And people don't do this enough. I mean, you guys in trades, HVAC, your electricians, you're going to people's homes, you're going to businesses. Why not, list the areas you serve so you get to come up in these areas, even if they're neighborhoods or nearby cities? Do it. I mean, it just takes labor. And once you do it, you're able to get more swings at the plate. More people searching up, hey, I want to look for air conditioning in Ceres. I want to look up air conditioning in Denair, Crow's Landing. This is his service area now. And what other agencies do is they'll just optimize for this one little tiny slice right here. But hey, let's hit up all these neighborhoods. You can see these are real neighborhoods with real people living here. You need to optimize as much as you can. You're punching up. I'll always say this. You're punching up, and there's a chance that some of these won't work out. But when they do, this is what the data looks like. 557. I'm going to zoom in. This is very, very important. 557 keywords in the top 10, okay, out of 735. 76% of his keywords, top 10. This is massively important. I'm going to move my camera here so we could scroll through the data very, very neatly. We scroll down. Look at all these green boxes here. Ones, even ones. He's one of one in a lot of these searches. Look at all these ones. Top service. I mean, look at all these services. Attic insulation removal, cooling, heat pump repairs, heat pump maintenance, air conditioning installs. Very, very important for his bottom line. We need those air conditioning installs. We're going for some very, very competitive keywords, and we're getting Enrique to that first page. And in a lot of these instances, number 1, number 2, that's going to increase his traffic significantly. And they'll just take my word for it. I mean, we use this tool for a reason. I want to show you guys. Let's go to my competitors, go to the added competitors area, and let me just sign in one more time to this portal, and we will go right into the data. Okay, guys, so here is the competitor distribution. I'm going to move my camera one more time. So what we're looking at, percent in the top 10. How many keywords are ranking in the top 10? And this is a percent. We have 735 keywords we're tracking, which is a lot of keywords to be worried about. 76% of Enrique's keywords are in the top 10. That means he's fulfilled on 76% of those keywords out of 735. That is crazy. If you look at these other companies. And these aren't small companies. Wally Falks, these Mel's Air, Thorno Inc. Like, these people are doing very well. These people are doing very well. These are our direct competitors of Enrique's that he named. Put them in here. Look at these. This is the distribution. This is what you want to see. You want to see your keywords you want to get more swings at the plate. That's the goal. Let's rank you for as many keywords as possible. Let's rank you for the relevant keywords, the expensive keywords, the ones that are going to get you the best jobs. There you go. These are the numbers that we were able to do for Enrique. All these keywords. It's just page 1, 100 per page. We have 7 pages. That's what we want to do. I want to give you guys a sneak preview, okay? I want to open up the doors. How do we do this? How do we get these results? Look at all these pages. These are all pages on Enrique's website. Let's turn this view up to 100. So we have all the nice pages here, and this isn't even the only page, okay? Look, this is how we do it. This is part of the way how we do it. This is your meta title. This is what Google sees. You mention your company, you mention your location. Tie down your company, tie down your location. On the service pages, tie down your service, tie down your location, add your company name in. Meta description. This is what Google sees, when someone's about to click in. I'm going to show you what that looks like. We go here. This is your meta title. This is, the listing title. This is your meta description. Meta title, meta description. And if you get a directory like this, look at how many swings at the plate he gets just for, one search term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing thing to get done, by the way. Page title, page description. Page title, page description. This is what you want it to look like. That's part of the way of how we're able to get these results. You want a good meta title, good meta description, good H1, good H2. That is part of the way about how it's done. We have 73 pages here, which is great. 73 pages of authoritative content. That's one way how we do it. And this is the data. This is exactly what you want to see. So hopefully this helps.